Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq. So today I would like to present about Dashadi Milk Industry Berhad company background. Dashadi Milk Industry Berhad is a subsidiary of Priceline Company, a leading global dairy cooperative. Dashadi Milk Industry Berhad also stands as a multinational company with a robust local advantage in Malaysia. Their commitment for quality, they emphasize nutritional value and quality in dairy offering, aligning with sustainability across sourcing, packaging, and distribution process. They also recognized as a trustworthy brand across various countries dedicated to delivering top-notch dairy product. Besides of the sales focus, they also actively engage in educational programs, advocate the health benefit of dairy consumption, especially for children and their parents. For innovation and research and development, they continuously innovate to align with evolving consumer preference, leveraging technological advancements for enhanced production process and product quality for their customers. Farm Fresh Berhad was established in Malaysia in 2010. They are focusing on farming, manufacturing, and also distribute their product. They engage in comprehensive dairy farming, manufacturing, and distribution of fresh dairy and plant-based product in Malaysia market. They are not compromised with freshness of their product. They specialize in fresh milk-based product, devoid of preservative and artificial coloring, and prioritizing taste and superior nutrition. They specialize in rearing dairy cows, focusing on the production, marketing, and sale of high-quality cow's milk. Farm Fresh also grow rapidly in Malaysia and they position themselves in market, and they are the fastest growing entitled in the local dairy industry. Leverage consumer preference shift towards fresh and nutritious milk. They are innovative for distribution model. They have a lot of distribution strategy to ensure their widespread market access, augmented by the Farm Fresh home dealer network, empowering over 2,500 micro entrepreneurs in Malaysia. Their sustainability practice and partnership also is at good level. They always collaborate with scientific research firm for animal health innovation and aligning operation with global agricultural practice standards, including World Organization for Animal Health and GAHP guidelines. Farm Fresh Berhad distinguished itself in the dairy industry through its commitment to freshness, sustainability, innovation. They also aim to cater to evolve consumer preference while fostering entrepreneurship and adhesive to global agricultural standards.
Hi, my name is Farah Shazalina binti Muhammad Farouk, and I will be presenting industry background of Dutch Lady Milk Industries Berhad and Farm Fresh Berhad. Dutch Lady Milk Industries Berhad, established in 1963, is a prominent dairy company in Malaysia with a rich Dutch dairy heritage of 150 years. They specialize in producing and distributing a variety of dairy products, including yogurts, liquid milk, and milk powder. Their products are widely accessible in towns and cities across Malaysia, as the company emphasizes the role of milk in addressing childhood obesity and stunting issues in the country. Despite lower milk consumption compared to global standards, Dutch Lady is committed to providing better nutrition, contributing to a healthier Malaysia for future generations. Their mission revolves around nourishing the planet and people at every stage of life. For Farm Fresh Berhad, is a Malaysia-based company. Is involved in farming, manufacturing, and distributing various dairy and plant-based products. The company operates in two segments in Malaysia and Australia. In Malaysia, they produce and market cows and goats milk, yogurt, and plant-based products like soya and oat milk. In Australia, Farm Fresh is engaged in rearing dairy cows, producing and marketing cow's milk, jam, and sauces. Their product range includes fresh milk, flavored milk, plant-based milk, yogurt drinks, and goat's milk, along with other items like Ibu Santan coconut milk and IXL jams. With processing facilities in Malaysia and Australia, Farm Fresh has the capacity to produce around 137 million liters of finished goods annually.
Hi everyone! Let me continue in this video. So before we started, I introduced myself. My name is Sofia binti Islam. So in this financial ratio analysis, we'll be talking about three types of ratio, which is debt ratio, profitability ratio, and lastly liquidity ratio. So we'll be comparing these three ratio towards two types of company which we conduct, which is Dutch Lady and also Farm Fresh. What are the differences between these three ratio? So liquidity ratio is a ratio where we measure how company pay back their short-term debt by using their own availability cash and also liquid asset. Meanwhile, debt ratio is a ratio that measures the portion of company total debt. Meanwhile, profitability ratio is the ratio that we measure after all the debt are settled and what are left for the company.
Next, I will be moving on to liquidity ratio for these two companies, Dutch Lady Milk Industries Berhad and Farm Fresh Berhad. So basically, liquidity ratio is a measure of a company's ability to cover short-term debts using readily available cash or liquid assets. After the calculation of the current ratio for 5 years for these two companies, Dutch Lady Milk Industries Berhad achieved the highest current ratio of 104.92% in 2021 and the lowest is 42.39% in 2020. For Farm Fresh in 2022, Farm Fresh Berhad's current ratio is 10.64%. Dutch Lady's ability to cover short-term bills shifted from 50.72% in 2018 to a peak of 104.92% in 2021, settling at 58.76% in 2022. This indicates some changes in how easily they can manage immediate financial obligations. In 2022, Farm Fresh demonstrated a quick ratio of 10.64%, indicating a solid position in meeting short-term expenses. These numbers highlight the fluctuations in financial preparedness for both companies over the specified period.
Debt ratio, known as a debt to asset ratio, is a financial metric that provides insight into the proportion of company assets that are financed through debt. This is measure of financial leverage and risk. The debt ratio calculated by dividing company total debt by its total asset. The formula as a debt to total asset equal total debit divide total asset. As you can see for the picture 5, show the total asset ratio for the Dutch Lady Industry and Farm Fresh Berhad from 2018 to 2020. The picture show Dutch Lady ratio decreased from 70.95% in 2018 to 52.99% in 2022. However, for Farm Fresh is 0.35%, limiting a comprehensive comparison. Despite this gap, the information suggests fluctuation in Dutch Lady debt structure over the year, with a notable decline from 2018 to 2020. Figure 6 show the percentage value of debt of total asset for Dutch Lady Berhad and Farm Fresh Berhad. For year 2020 have a huge big difference. The debt of total asset for Dutch Lady Industry Berhad is 52.99% and Farm Fresh only 0.35%. That means Farm Fresh have a low debit in their total asset compared to Dutch Lady. Time interest earned equal income before interest and tax interest. As you can see, the figure 7 provide times interest earned value for Dutch Lady Industrie Berhad over the year 2018-2020. Dutch Lady show notable inflation, peaking at 302.422 in 2019, dipping to 142.77 in 2020, recovering to 200.79 in 2021, and sharply declined to 30.41 in 2020. This variance suggests potential changes in the company's financial health and ability to meet debt obligation. Unfortunately, value for Farm Fresh Berhad are 60.74, a direct comparison between the two companies. Table show the difference of time interest earned between Dutch Lady and Farm Fresh for the year 2022, which huge differences. The table show that the two companies have differ. Fixed charge coverage equal income better fixed charge and tax fixed charges. Figure 9 provide the illustration for fixed charge coverage value for Dutch Lady Industrie Berhad over the year 2018 and 2022. Showcasing value of 14.81%, 14.49%, 11.79%, 20.06%, and 7.90%. Respectively, however, corresponding value figure for Farm Fresh Berhad are 90.56%. Fixed charge coverage is a financial metric used to evaluate a company's ability to make fixed charge with operating income, and higher ratio generally indicate better coverage.
For profit margin ratio analysis between Dutch Lady Milk Industrie Berhad and Farm Fresh Berhad, we already calculate the ratio. So here is the graph, and the formula is net income divided by total sales of the company. Okay, so the report is profit margin percentage for Dutch Lady Industrie Berhad and Farm Fresh Berhad is from 2018 to 2022. Dutch Lady Industrie Berhad's profit margin fluctuates, ranging from a low of 3.45% in 2022 to a peak of 21.87% in 2021. This information underscores the varying profitability of Dutch Lady Industrie Berhad over the specified period.
Return on asset. Based on the calculation that already made, chart shows that Dutch Lady gained their highest value during 2021, which is 35.37%. Meanwhile, they get their lowest value the next following year, which is 5.48%. Compared to Farm Fresh gained 0.04% return on asset during 2022. Compared with these both company, Dutch Lady and Farm Fresh, they have a very significant value where the differences is 4.44%. Return on equity. So the highest number during return of equity for Dutch Lady is during 2018, which the value is 122.72%. Meanwhile, the lowest number is during 2022, which is only gained 21%. Compared to Farm Fresh only gained 0.35% during 2022. It gives a very significant net value for both companies to be compared. Lastly, we can conclude that financial ratio analysis is very useful towards company because this helps company to know what are their lack of and what are their good of. For example, Dutch lady can gain more profit if they less their own debt. Because these 5 years findings and calculation, we can conclude that Dutch lady have a very high debt that cause their profitability quite low. Meanwhile, Farm Fresh have a low debt but low in liquidity that cause their profitability to be low. This finding can help both of the company to improve more better in terms of profitability ratio. Next, financial ratio analysis helps both of the company to determine what to do in the future. For example, like Dutch lady can know what they have to reduce in order to avoid any debt that can cause their profitability to be low. Meanwhile, Farm Fresh can determine what can do to increase their asset in order to improve their liquidity that can help improve their profitability. Lastly, we can conclude that no matter how big or small your company is, it depends on how you manage your company financially. Even though you have a big company but you cannot manage your financially correctly, it can also lead to mishap towards your company. Even though you have a very small company but you know how to manage your company and know how to keep your financial, you can improve your company towards better in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you and have a good day.